Okay, in our next example, we are simplifying. And notice that in this example, the square root is over the entire fraction. It's over the 27a cubed, and it's also over the 20m to the 5th n squared. So my suggestion is to write this separately. So the square root of 27a to the 3rd over the square root of 20m to the 5th n squared. Now the reason that I'm doing that is because nothing simplifies. 27 over 20 does not simplify. I can't cross off any letters, so I'm going to write it separately to try to simplify this even more. Now, if you think back to what we did in our last example, we are not allowed to have square roots in the denominator. So you can go about this a couple different ways. You could rationalize the denominator right away. So you could multiply the top and the bottom both by 20m to the square root 20m to the 5th n squared, and that would be one way. There is another way to do this. I'm going to simplify the top and I'm going to simplify the bottom and see what I come up with. So if I simplify the top, 27 breaks down into the square root of 9 times the square root of 3, which is 3 root 3. And a to the 3rd, I'm going to borrow 1 and make it a 2. The one that I borrow goes under the square root, and the square root of a squared is a, and that goes outside. So 27a to the 3rd simplifies into 3a root 3a. Now in the denominator, the square root of 20 breaks down into root 4 times root 5, which is 2 root 5. I have an odd exponent m to the 5th, so I'm going to borrow 1 and make it a 4. The one I borrow stays under the radical. And the square root of m to the 4th is m squared. And the square root of n squared is n. Okay, from there, nothing cancels, nothing reduces. And most people would think, okay, that's my final answer, that's as simplified as I can go. But I still need to do one more thing. I cannot leave a radical in the denominator. So now I have to go through and I have to rationalize my denominator. To rationalize my denominator, I'm going to take the top and the bottom times the square root of 5m. I don't want to take my entire top and bottom times the entire denominator like I did in the last example. That just makes things more complicated. So just multiply the top and the bottom by what's in the underneath the square root in the denominator. Okay, if I do that correctly, on top, I don't have anything to multiply by 3a. It'd just be 3a times 1, which is 3a. The square root of 3a times the square root of 5m would give me the square root of 15am. And in the denominator, 2m squared n would be multiplied by my imaginary 1, so 2m squared n. And the square root of 5m times the square root of 5m is just 5m. Now to make this look a little bit better and to make it simplified all the way, I actually want to multiply this out. So my numerator would be 3a times the square root of 15am all over 10. M squared times m is m to